Kittens part 2. Here comes Baba. Now everybody wants to. Alright, Bunny's eating. Baba needs some food too. Look how cute these are. It's so funny because they're obviously sisters. They're like exactly the same framework. Squatty! Don't screw this up, Lena. What are they doing? Now they left this food here on this.
Well, that's why we use a yoga mat, honey. It's the easiest thing to do. Because they're going to come back up and finish this. Yeah, they will. Some days you just have to cut yourself a little slack, honey. Your problem, not a problem. But you're often in such a hurry. And sometimes we just can't afford that when you're in a flare-up. You're in a full-blown flare-up. You're adjusting to a new protocol, and you're going to feel a little queasy here and there. No, you're not dying. All right, yesterday was so bad. I know. You don't remember it already, but the day before yesterday was much, much worse. All right? Gee. Now you're going to enjoy your yogurt here, and then if you want to talk a little more later, we will. So you want me to turn the camera off, or what do you want me to do? Give it a pause, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if we want to come back to this or turn it off. All right. Good morning, Mother and Father. Good morning, Mother and Father. Thank you for another day. See, I told you she'd be back to finish it. Yeah. But we got plenty left over for Bunny in the yeah. We got half a packet left. We'll give it to him later when these two are sleeping. Still, Bill, what in hell are you doing? Cat's getting a little crazy. She's been jumping up on my altars, and so far she's pretty good about not knocking anything down. Hi, Gladiolus. Quad! You know, they were up all night carousing around this bedroom and just jumping around and making so much noise. So, even if I wasn't uncomfortable already, there was very little chance of getting much sleep last night. I know. That's because we're really going to work on that today. Okay, we're going to just do intermittent stretches. All right, sweetie. Look, pause it again, and let's get neatened up around here a little bit. All right. Okay, well, John had a good idea to use up. Oh, come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. I'm making a film. Stop fighting. Jesus Christ. Don't let them stress you out, because it's going to set you back. All right. Now, you didn't get enough sleep today, but last night. But I know it's very hard with autoimmunity disease. So you have to snatch your sleep when you can. They'll be snapping shortly, and you'll get a couple of good hours of opportunity. All right. Okay, so let's show off what we added to our protocol this week, among others. But we have added boswellia, kombucha tea, and creatine, monohydrate. Hey folks, this stuff is all new to me too. Yeah, John is getting the info straight from the higher source to what we had to add to our protocol. So the creatine is in some very nice sugar-free chews. The tea is absolutely delicious. It's a great price too. It's mango flavored. You get like 30 packets. I'll let you look it up because the prices change daily, but it is much less than $1 per drink, much less, which is it's a real deal when you're talking about really strong antioxidant, direct benefit to the immune system and to inflammation. Both of these items really positively impact when your body is attacking itself, which essentially my body does. Occasionally the flare-ups can be brutal. This week has been brutal. Another big reason for the brutality of the pain that I'm in is the climate change. One day it was 100 degrees. The next day it was 70 degrees. That plays havoc on my system. Okay, so and this used to be Spry Mints, but now I keep a bunch of sugar-free gummies, vitamin C, and biotin for joint health. So they're all really good. They taste like candy, but they're sugar-free, and again, we get the best prices in town. Now, this week we just got new supplements, like we said. The greens in tablet form we got. They're excellent potency, and you get all your greens if you can't. Like, I have days where I can't swallow. This is kind of difficult to talk about, and because I understand that I'm supposed to talk about this. And it could be a frightening thing if I have to think about it too much. But John is okay. What I'm trying to point out is that the condition is reversible, and Lena often feels that it is not reversible. And many people out there are being told by their doctors that it is indeed a degenerative situation that will only get worse, and that it is not reversible. And I'm here to tell you that all of these pills, all of these supplements, the proper protocol of rest and gentle yoga daily make this condition reversible. But it's not anything worthwhile, we'll tell you. We've said it in songs before. It's not easy, but you have to trust the process, and you have to be willing not to let what feel like setbacks rule what the outcome will be. You have to remain trusting in the process. This is a divine process. Boswellia is a natural pain killer. It can sometimes make you feel a little nauseous as your body adjusts to it. Don't let that deter you from taking at least a month's supply before you make up your mind to drop it because of the stomach queasiness. Very unpleasant sensation, but it doesn't last all day. It's about a couple of hours, and again, that adverse effect will dissipate and disappear if you give it some time. Yeah, I've been really feeling so sick that I was like, John, do I have cancer in my stomach? Like, what is this? And he said, that's the Boswellia. And sure enough, if you look up possible side effects, nausea is one of the side effects. Also, it does not immediately go to work on the inflammation. You have to give this a month. It's a natural herb, but you could have an adverse reaction to it at first. It's not going to be like projectile vomiting or anything. It's just, you know what it feels like? Bad car sickness. When I used to be, as a kid, I had terrible car sickness. I used to cry if we had to go on long trips, except, stupid trips that my father would go on that I didn't really want to go. And also my father would be fucking smoking like a fucking chimney the whole time, and keep and have the air conditioner going and keep the windows closed. So it's amazing that I became a big smoker later on, but I can tell you one thing off the bat: I never smoked Winston's. That was my father's brand. Yeah, Winston O'Boogie. Shut up. You know, I'm going to let that go, Lena. Yeah, great. Chanca Piedra is for bladder health. Also, if you have any kind of propensity for gallbladder or kidney stones or any of that, that flushes your system daily, very gentle herb, Chanca Piedra. This one we put the chews in. Should I write chews on? Nah. Oh, you can write chews. You just said don't give yourself a job. You can see that they're chews, right? I can see it. This is called no, PEA, and that's some kind of acid that's really good for the inflammation. Another one that causes mild sickness and queasiness. Alpha lipoic acid. Many people know that one if you're fighting inflammation. Another one that causes... See, I've started on 3 new supplements this week, all of which are known to cause nausea initially. So that's a tough one. Apple cider vinegar. That's a great one, but I don't take it every day. It's a system flush. And I have to be prepared, physically prepared, to pee constantly. Because it's literally... that's what that's for. Same thing with dandelion root, but we have that in liquid form. And again, I do not take them. If I'm doing a sincere flush one day, I hit up the apple cider and the dandelion root. Okay, so that, what do we, okay, so, and again, these pill containers, these are a godsend because you forget what the fuck you're taking. This way, I take 3 varieties every time I'm up and doing things. I take 3 of them. There's 6 in each bottle, 6 different pills. So by the time I've done 4 activities, physical activities, I get all my pills in, which is absolutely a godsend. I've all this time been opening bottle after bottle after bottle, closing bottle after bottle after bottle. Look at these hands. They are very arthritic. And that was getting to be very unmanageable. So, once again, John guides me to all these things because I have such terrible brain fog most of the time. I don't know what I'm doing. So give me an example. Show me what do you... Well, I'll say, we got to shop. And Lena likes that word, so... So then I can get a handle on that one. Lena, we got to go shopping. Oh, and she's not particular. She's just like, okay. She'll be laying there almost crying in tears sometimes, and Christopher will come in and say, you know, I need something. Can you... Yeah, she sits up and grabs that tablet. She's shopping. Hold the phone. Katie, bar the door. You having fun, right? D vitamin. That's your sunshine right there. And that makes my sunshine. My sunshine. Now here's... Lena's my sunshine. Yeah. Here's the greens that we talked about. And that's an excellent... And if anybody wants the good brand names that we can offer them, by all means, email. You know who you are. Get in touch. These are a combination of heart. Because my girl likes her heart healthy. And that's what I like to... What are you saying? That's what you'd have me believe? Yeah. COQ10, beetroot powder, and vitamin B12 are in one container. So we just wrote heart. That's all she needs to know. And now it's all you need to know. 5-HTP and niacin. Lena's vegan diet, or rather pescatarian, or occasionally will call for quite a bit of palm oil, and although we avoid it in favor of other oils, but it just so happens palm oil is in the organic vegan butter that we use, so it's like, you know, we're not pulling any punches here. So niacin is a natural cholesterol lowering supplement. No doctor will tell you that. They will try to give you something like... I'm not going to say it. Right. All right. No brand names because we want this video to go up. Right. But you know out there that if you have taken certain cholesterol lowering drugs, that if you already have inflammation issues, some people, they will render you completely paralyzed to the point of this happened not just to Lena, but it happened to someone that she worked. Oh yeah, it happened to Rita. Your whole life goes into spasm. Literally, your entire body goes into muscle spasm, and this is what and the supplement is very expensive, very expensive. Even with medical insurance, it is like the most expensive supplement, right? Hold on, you got to talk to him, Christopher. Hold on one second. And if you have a good caregiver like Christopher, you better fucking give thanks to God every minute of your life, and be pleasant to that caregiver. Because even if you get on each other's nerves and stuff, you're not going to get luckier in this life. I thank God every second that He's able to make my life easier. Well, don't forget, you did that for him a long time. Yeah, but I feel like that was a long time ago, and he's still on duty. Well, he's got a lot of, but this is why God got him his disability settlement, honey. Right now, if he didn't have that, he'd still be having to work and go into the city every day. He does just fine, and he loves you. He loves you. And we love him. Thank you, Mother and Father, for Christopher. Keep him healthy, keep him happy. 5-HTP, we have in with the niacin, and 5-HTP stabilizes your serotonin levels and safeguards against depression that severe inflammatory disease can bring. I've been taking 5-HTP for about 25 years because and it will also alleviate anxiety, and I could write the book on anxiety for many reasons. Lutein is a very powerful eye supplement. Keep your eyes healthy, especially if you already have issues with your eyes, and inflammation can weaken the eye muscles. Many factors can weaken the eye muscles. Magnesium, absolutely necessary to keep your muscles flexible and open up all the energy channels and muscle spasms. Be gone. If you're feeling some kind of clenching or cramping in your arms, legs, back, wherever, if you have a headache, a couple of nice high strength magnesium pills will suddenly do the trick. So that's it. And that's not the only stuff we take, but these are the ones that you really can't miss a day, right? There's others that we have a whole drawer full over there of other ones, but these that I mentioned, I cannot miss a day. No, and I can't miss a day with you, and I love you. I love you like 500 million more times than Christopher does. Why you say I'm just kidding. He loves you. I love you guys too, baby. Yeah. So we just had a little bit of plain yogurt. This is the ideal breakfast to get you off on the good foot. Plain Greek yogurt, a banana, and some oat fiber. It's powder form, and it mixes right in. And it'll just thicken the yogurt just a tad, a couple of spoonsful of it. But it's excellent for your digestive tract and to keep you regular and gluten-free, because wheat bread can have an adverse effect. Oh yes, because we are for the most part, gluten-free, unless there's an extraordinary circumstance and we have a little gluten somewhere along the line, but really we are gluten-free. And that's it. Madeline? Yeah. Come on, let's see what the radio reading's going to be, and then we'll take a break. All right. To be the madman. That's me, honey. No. Man behind blue eyes. So what do you get from... Good morning, The Who. What do you get from that reading, John? I'm not the bad man. And I know you love me and that you don't blame me for what's happening right now. And that you're rolling along real good with this. But I need you to reassure me that you still love me. Trust me, okay? I do, honey. I love you. I love you, John. I love you. Thank you, Mother and Father, for my John. Thank you, Mother and Father, for my Lena.